time. He's learnt his lesson.
And it's played forward.
Pin sends it forward. Quattrocchi in the way. He sends it to Preston Malula. And
Goes.
look at that pass. And look at that shot. A beautiful assist. And a beautiful goal from Dan Naylor, scoring his first Athletico Plymouth goal of the season.
Should be even livelier than we anticipated.
And look at that. Preston Malula found Dan Naylor, and to be fair, the defence really let him get away with that one. Dan Pin and Joe Payne were nowhere to be seen. Oh, and it's not the best angle. Oh, clearly he wasn't booked. Wouldn't say it was a bookable offence anyway. Tony Crane now with the free kick. Sends it over to Rogers. Rogers doing a little bit of trickery there. Joe Payne not having any of it. And Naylor sends it down the right flank. Luke Webster's able to get past Tony Crane. He sends it over to Dan Reid. And Dan Reid's going for it here. He gets into the box. And he sent a little crossover. Abua, I think that was. Gets onto it. Abua scores his first Plym City goal. And more importantly, the equaliser for Plym City.
He was never going to miss from there.
Let's just see how that happened here. Luke Webster's passing to Dan Reid. Dan Reid managing to get past Quattrocchi into the box. He sent over across to Luke Webster, who headed it on to the pathway of Abua. Dan Reid over to Romario Vieira. Vieira with a good pass to Naylor, who shoots it in from the edge of the area, scores his first goal for Plym City. And what a shot that was. And just look at that, almost from nowhere. Vieira, simple pass to Naylor. Naylor turns and shoots. Quattrocchi couldn't even get close to it. Oh, and it's a shit angle again, but look at that. Naylor smashing into the corner camera. Down the right, he goes deeper down the right flank. Crosses over to Dan Reid. Dan Reid gets his first Plym City goal. A neat little header over the body of Deitch. And let's hope we'll be seeing a lot of Dan Reid celebrates alongside McCausen. Let's just look where that goal came from. It was Luke Webster who sent it over to McCausen. McCausen with a wonderful cross, and it's that problem with Claude Wolf being so short. He was able to make a mockery of Claude Wolf, dinked it over the head. Plym City 3, Athletico Plymouth 1. As Athletico now, Pretty Kaka sends it over. Oliveira backheels it, however, Abua was able to get onto the end of it. Webster now, clashes with Tony Crane. Now Dan Reid gets the ball again. He sends it down the left flank to Dan Naylor. Dan Naylor with a good cross over to Luke Webster. It's called offside. That's upsetting.
It's a loose ball. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. It's come loose.
That's Luke Webster now sends a good cross. Oh, offside again.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, he's just a knee offside. Oh no, that's Joe Payne's knee. He was pretty far offside. Thanos now. Short distribution there. Granola apparently.
Have scored 2 quick goals here.
Tries to pass the foot. Oliveira is able to intercept. Sends it long. Robbie Dogue's got on the end of that though. Dan Naylor passes now to Harry Roberts. Harry Roberts loses it to Carl Rogers.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
That's Rogers over to Reid. Dan Reid tries to send it down the right flank. Luke Webster beaten to the ball by Tony Crane though. And Romario Vieira sends it to Luke Webster down that right flank again now. Luke Webster goes on a good run. Claude Wolf trying to get to him.
A really good feat.
And he has forced Luke to take it a little bit further out. He sends it. Quattrocchi was aware of the situation now. Roberts now goes for goal and goal. Flying over the crossbar, however.
I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Oh yeah, that was a no danger for Athletico Plymouth there. Roberts a little bit gutted about that. Deitch. First we've really seen of Deitch all match, bizarrely, which is a bit upsetting when you consider that we're 3-1 down. Shows the clinical side of Plym City. Roberts again, however, involved to get Deitch a highlight. An awful low shot, easily scooped up by Deitch. Oliveira again, passing for the Pidikak, has a very formidable midfield duo. Preston Malula on that right flank skims past Robbie Doe, crosses over. Thanos is able to collect the ball, however. Now let's read, passes on to Naylor. Rogers beats him to the ball though. Romario Vieira passes back to Naylor though. And Quattrocchi, the defensive general, able to subsidise Dan Naylor there.
Gets away from his opponent.
Going on a good run. Joe Payne has to slide for it. He's managed to recover the ball though. Dan Naylor with a lot of space down the left wing here now. Sends across. Tony Crane lets it go to Deitch. Had to put a lot of faith in his keeper then, and it was thankfully repaid. There's Luke Webster now. Sends it to Oliveira. Passes back to Rogers, over to Naylor. Oliveira's got a bit of space here. Shoots on sight. Thanos easily able to save that goal though.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Now let's read. Going into the Athletico Plymouth area.
Turns and goes
Sends it back to Vieira. Vieira was going to shoot, but Oliveira saved the match. With a tackle, Luke Webster running down, intercepted by Pin. Pidikaka finds Reed with a beautiful pass through. Reed crosses over to Malula. Oh! Thanos able to just get a palm to it. That should have been a goal there, but I think it's a good bit of keeper that saved the match. Oh, what a save. Does give Athletico Plymouth a corner, however. Oh, Dan's thinking of who to have take this corner. Luke Webster decides to take the corner. And it's gone straight to Roberts. Abua able to clear. Dan Reed now loses the ball to Pidikaka. Pidikaka sends it down to Preston Malula. And Malula, good cross to Reed. It's only just missed, but it was called offside anyway. Oh yeah, he was calling himself offside then. Oof. That's incredibly close if it wasn't offside. Thanos now passes over the pin. Plym City build up their attack once again. Doing it quite methodically.
Forward it goes.
That's Dan Reed now, surrounded by Athletico Plymouth players, who doesn't know what he's doing. Oliveira again. Long pass, Pin's able to intercept it.
His determination needed to be
again, Oliveira just with another pass. He's a constant nuisance. Preston Malula shoved aside by Robbie Dogue. And Luke Webster gets the ball for Athletico, goes for a shot, hits the post. Oh, where did that come from? Dan Pin has to panic now in his clearance. And Luke Webster, no nonsense, clears the ball out. Does afford Athletico Plymouth a throw-in though, but it does afford Plymouth City some time to regather.
Hoists it forward.
That's Joe Payne again. Long ball forward. Dan Naylor's able to get past Quattrocchi, but he scuffs his shot. What was he thinking? Deitch again sends it down. That's a good delivery to Cole Rogers. Heads it forward, and Robbie Doak able to get in the way though. Dan Reed gets past Claude Wolf again. Dan Naylor on the left flank though. Can't get past Quattrocchi, but Robbie Doak is there to back him up. Sends a good crossover. Tony Crane has to clear it. Luckily for him, he's managed to clear the ball and only concede a throw-in, which somehow is Athletico Plymouth throw-in as well. Oh, Luke Webster. Naughty, naughty. What has he done? I didn't quite see that challenge, but it sounded pretty nasty. Oh, yeah, that is definitely... Tony Crane is furious. Definitely a yellow card offence, I would say. I can't have any problem with that. Oof. Passes back over to Deitcher. Quattrocchi passes forward to Pidikaka. Pidikaka, tight pass. Harry Roberts able to win the ball back from Naylor. Sends it to our own. Oh, a bit biased there. Plym City's own. Naylor. Robbie Doak passes over to Dan Reid. Dan Reid got past Wolf again. Fired on goal. Deitch makes a save. I think that's the first save we've seen Deitch make today.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Oh, that's a good save as well. It's a Plym City corner now, taken by Dan Pym. Oof! Abua nearly got yet another goal, but as another great save from Deitch. Let's see that again. It's a shit angle, but a good save from Deitch. And there he is. Look at the eyebrows on that man. Oh, he's an angry looking person. That's the third save we've seen from Deitch in the penalty area now. He's starting to wake up a little bit. It took him 38 minutes, but he got there. Abua now passes forward to Reid. Reid trying to skim past Claude. Whoa! And that is it. Dan Reid gets his second goal of the day. His second goal for Plym City. Quattrocchi having a quiet word with Rogers. Probably slagging off Claude Wolf, I imagine.
That's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning break.
Look at that. Claude Wolf couldn't even get close to Dan Reid. Dan Reid, a few hits with the ball on the edge of the penalty area, effectively. He's thinking about what to do. He's crossing the ball into the box, and oh, Quattrocchi heads it on the Tony Crane. And what a start to the second half for Athletico Plymouth. Tony Crane scores his first goal for his team. Oh, and Plym City must be thinking this is going to be a long 45 minutes for them.
Absolutely top notch.
And it was a wonderful goal. Look at this, crossed into the box. Quattrocchi helped make it. Tony Crane, controlled it wonderfully before half volleying it into the box. Oh, Naylor, look at that. Just a millimetre away from being a penalty. He sends it over to Rogers. Rogers with a cheeky little hit under the keeper. Carl Rogers scores his first goal for Athletico Plymouth.
Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike.
Look at that. Smart little free kick if ever I saw one. It's in the final third over to Carl Rogers. Rogers turns it down the right flank. Dan Naylor! Oh! Dan Naylor gets it back for Athletico Plymouth. His second goal for Athletico Plymouth, and perhaps the most important goal he can possibly score. Look at that. It's a beautiful pass from Carl Rogers. Oh, the stream messed up for a second there. Came back just in time.
No doubt he's hungry for more.
Oh, look at Naylor. Dilly-dallying past the defence with no problem. Clayton Silver shoots on. Oh, it was Dimitri Grizlov. His first Athletico Plymouth goal could mean the absolute world to him. And you wouldn't think it from that calm and casual celebration. How did that even happen? That's across Clayton Silver. The ball just landed to Grizlov, and Grizlov, calm and collected as you like. Since the 10-minute mark, Plym City are behind in this match. 1 minute 100 now. And immediately they're going straight back on the attack. Grizlov again! Grizlov doubles his lead! Dimitri Grizlov is destroying Plym City systematically. That is 2 goals now for the Russian.
It's counter-attacking heaven.
And how did that even happen? Look at that, it was Muirquai with a cutting pass over to Clayton Silver with a simple little pass to Dimitri Grizlov. Athletico Plymouth are back in for another one. Dan Naylor tackled by Lee Jordan in the area. He's given away a penalty, the idiot. Lee Jordan has had an awful game today. He has done nothing but cause problems for both teams, mostly for us. Look at that. Reckless challenge. Basically kneed Naylor in the ribs. And he's the captain.
To further improve their position of comfort.
Look at this. Dmitry Grislov now for the hat-trick. Naylor's injured for Athletico Plymouth as well. Spiredas has now come on for Athletico Plymouth in the lieu of Naylor. Grislov with the run-up. Thanos doesn't even move. Dmitry Grislov has scored a hat-trick in about 4 or 5 minutes.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely
Absolutely ridiculous to see. Look at that. That's the challenge that took Naylor down.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office.
Look at that.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
And it was a ridiculous challenge, but a good penalty.